Hello everybody, welcome back to Checking It Out, and today we are checking out a game called Mecha Ace. I didn't know about this game at all. Got it from some Humble Bundle, like most games on my Steam. Um, and I don't think it has gameplay. I think it's one of those adventure, text adventure things. So we're gonna play it for about 30 minutes, see how it is, how it goes, and yeah, I hope you guys don't get too annoyed by my voice from this. Episode 1, A Struggle Amidst the Stars, The Battle of Vedria Prime. This sounds great. Alright, orbit over Vedria Prime, Vedria system. 419, Interstellar Era. You pull back on the throttles as the battered Imperial combat armature in your sights begins to glow with the telltale light of its core breach. You shift your weight in your seat, your skin-tight pilot suit stretching as your own mech's controls register your movement. Your multi-ton war machine halts just meters in front of the stricken enemy machine at the commands of your flesh and blood body inside the cockpit. With a twist of your legs, your control interface sends the 12 metric tons of your combat armature sleigh crashing into the disintegrating enemy machine, sending it careening off into the middle of the enemy formation. With a brilliant, self-annihilating flash, the crippled machine's matter antimatter core goes critical, taking 2 other hostiles with it. Around you, more enemy machines die as allied mecha pour supporting fire into them, exploiting the hole torn in the enemy formation by your attack. Command has been wise to choose you to lead this attack, for you were an elite ace with 60 kills. Wow. Now you have 63. 6 away. Their formation shattered, the enemy advantage guard flees from the safety of the distant support vessels. Behind you, the main body of the fleet moves up to press the attack, allowing you and your fellow pilots in the advanced guard to regroup. You scan your tactical display, hoping to find and rendezvous with your unit. Instead, you find 3 dim energy readings heading away from you, each with a telltale signature of escape pods. What do you do? So, we could... Killing helpless foes would be dishonorable. I let him go. I'm a soldier, not a murderer. Waste ammo. Can't afford to let 3 experienced enemy pilots live. I'd say that one. We're in war. Don't want to let them live. You push the throttle forward with one hand as you designate the enemy escape pods as targets with the others. A familiar sequence of movements made second nature by 5 years of fighting against the oppression of old Earth. Oppression. You position your combat armature behind the trio of tiny egg-like crafts as they fly for the safety of the Imperial fleet's defensive fire. You close in point blank range and you raise your mecha's weapon. Mecha's weapon, opening fire at distance, which almost guarantees direct hits. You squeeze the trigger 3 times, and the star-studded sky is filled with 3 dying blooms of pale fire and shattered metal. You nod to yourself, satisfied in the fact that those Imperial pilots won't be causing you or your allies any more trouble. A voice brings you out of your pensive mood and into the here and now. Nice shooting, boss. Glad to see we're not pulling any punches today. The window of your comm screen displays the image of a black-haired young woman with full cherry lips, a snub nose, and skin the color of milk tea. Her smile made up of equal parts approval and admiration. Ensig Fatima Asadi? That's a name? Okay, your wingman. Posed of undoubted talent, healthy aggression, and a killer instinct which has made her a valued asset thus far. Someone's trying to be real cool writing this. You smile back, answering your wingman's youthful enthusiasm with your hunter's grin of your own. Every scope pilot we kill is another one the impies can't replace. That's how we're going to win this war, Sadi. Sadi grin redoubles. That makes all the sense of the galaxy to me. Oh man. I said ma'am. You nod your head. Glad I've made myself clear, Sadi, you say, as you look in the main display beyond your wingman's face and at the battle still raging before you. High above Vedria Prime's surface, half a decade of war was honed to your ability to pick out friend from foe to a razor's edge. Within seconds, you're able to pick out the friendly warships and combat amateur units of the fleet as they open up against the main body of the hated enemy. They, like you, fight for the coalition of democratic extrasolar colonies. Wow, someone's really cool. An alliance of human colony fighters for independence from the growing tyranny of old Earth's empire of humanity ascendant. The rebellion itself had centuries in the making, while the human species had needed strong central authority to govern it during its first uncertain decades of interstellar colonization. The organizations that would become the Empire did not adapt to changing realities as Earth colonies grew into powers in their own rights. Ultimately, the result had been a government who claimed to speak for all humanity, but one which concentrated all power in the 1/7 of the human race that lived within humanity's home system. Instead of delegating power to the ascendant colonies, old Earth had sought to rein in its growing children with increasingly restrictive policies. When the outer colonies protested, the Empress, it's an empress, and her court responded by stripping entire worlds of their charters and ruling by decree. After that open rebellion, it only a matter of time. Someone watches way too much anime. Oh gosh. In the early days of the rebellion, the forces of Earth's rebelling colonies had been poorly organized and armed with nothing more than improvised weapons, warships, and combat armatures. Oh, wow, the rebels are underdogs? Never heard of that before. You had been one of the first volunteers. The moment the concept of colonial revolution became something more concrete, you joined up with the newborn rebellion's ragtag armed forces. You had only one thing in your mind when you joined Codex military as the combat armature pilot for one reason. And that reason is that obviously a chance for power, fame, maybe even a high office at the end of the war. Oh god, there's so much words. I didn't realize I bought a book. Why would you sell a game called Mecha Ace that has art on it? And you know what? I'm going to the store page over here. What are the reviews for this? They can't be good. You can read that if you want to. It's oh wow, they have a trailer.
Interstellar Civil War.
Interstellar Civil War. Funny enough, the trailer doesn't show any gameplay. Probably because there isn't any gameplay. Because it's a book. Fun. Someone posted fun. How is this game fun? $4 is a taco, and I got a lot more enjoyment out of this than a taco. What? Am I insane? This... Yeah, this guy says it perfectly. It's painfully average. I agree. This is painfully average. You know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna read this. We're gonna choose the choices and see what our ending is. So we want to do that. Oh no. And then we want power linkage for my sword, like plasma cutter. That sounds awesome. And then we need cockpit armor. No way to custom paint job. That sounds like the important thing. Select a bright. I'm white, and I'm blue. America. Yeah. Like every lance in Codex military, your unit has a distinctive name. Our name is Wolf Lance. Wow. Good hunting. Get it? Because I'm a wolf. Oh, man. We're going to rattle an enemy with dramatic ambush. And then, I think we won. Oh, I can't do this one. I wonder why. I'm going to get the combat shakes. We seem to be doing good. Well, it's hardly helpful. Oh man, aggressive. Everyone, let's go. Episode 2. How many episodes are there? We shouldn't jump to conclusions. There could be a lot more episodes. It could be like 10. We have a job to do though. It's to get to the end of this story. Alright, we're going to split up. One of you take chapter 3, I'll take chapter 4, someone else take chapter 5. Hoorah! Boss, make a frontal assault. We're the best in the galaxy. We're the best in the galaxy. It's one hell of a time to prove them wrong. We're the best in close in and fight it out melee style. Yeah, get that plasma cutter out. Yeah, you show him. I hope you all are. Like, episode 3, I hope you are just. I'm sad. I'm very sad. Everyone died. Everyone died. Fire some pot shots. Maybe they'll think there's more of us, but everyone died from that last decision that I made. We need to hunt down these people quickly and unmercilessly. Accept the challenge. Challenge accepted. Close quarters. We didn't get that lance for nothing. Does it drive you still? Just shut up and fight me. Yeah. And keep calm. Carry on. Dude, aggressively. Fight aggressively. Attempt to withdraw. It's not enough. Oh no. This is a riveting story. No, I am not saving my progress. Interlude, we're halfway through. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done. This is dumb. I'm a warrior. And maybe somewhat... wait, everyone's active. Everyone's still alive. This is dumb. This isn't a video game. This is a book. This is a choose your own adventure. I read Goosebumps books like this. Thank you for watching, everybody. What a terrible game. Mecha Ace Heroes of the Vedrian War. I do not recommend it. Have a nice day. Goodbye.